Hey guys, Jen here with Serenity Hill Farmstead. I'm finally getting around to getting this morning board done for our homeschooling. You guys know I've been going back and forth with how I want to organize this and how it's going to work best for all 4 of my kids to use this and for me to easily utilize it and it to make sense and it just to flow well in our homeschool. So now that I have a clear idea and a good plan of what I'm going to do, I thought I'd bring you guys along. So I learned the hard way here that you definitely want to use some counter pressure when pulling washi tape or anything sticky off a corkboard, or you'll see you will lose some pieces there. This first thing I'm putting at the top of our homeschool board here is our character trait. Every one of my kiddos, no matter what their age or what their grade level, participates in our character study. You're never too old to get a good reminder of having strong character and strong values. So I put it at the top of the board to remind us that it is the first thing that we need to start our day with. So my oldest son is in high school now and he doesn't really utilize this board as much as he used to. But my 3 little ones who are kindergarten, 2nd, and 3rd grade definitely need this board. They need all the visuals up in front of them all the time. And I definitely need the reminders of everything we need to do and have it out and ready to go. It saves me time, it is less stuff to get misplaced, and it definitely helps keep us organized and keep our day moving quickly. These cards I'm putting up here are from our The Good and the Beautiful curriculum. They are the phonics cards that come with the curriculum. I have one set that we share for both Jackson and Caleb. Because they're at different reading stages, I can do this without any problem. Something Jackson is working in right now is the Good and the Beautiful spelling rules. That comes with his language arts curriculum, and he'll work through these, and once he's got them all mastered, we'll probably just start back from rule number 1 and get a refresher and just keep going until he's got them all down. Now Evie's side of this board is organized very differently. She doesn't have phonics cards or anything that she's working with on a regular basis. We do other activities in her curriculum and enrichment activities separately from this board. But one of the big things we're working on right now is identifying feelings, what to do with those big feelings, how to control them, and what appropriate responses are when you have these strong feelings. So I actually had this from when Caleb started occupational therapy a few years ago. It worked wonderfully for him and helping him understand how he's feeling and how to handle it. So I figured I'd put this together up on the board, and my little Miss Independent can take a little clothespin and put it up on whatever emotion she's feeling whenever that changes. And now that we've been doing this for a couple days, I can tell you she's using it all the time, several times throughout the day, and it's working really well. The other thing I'm doing for her is something that I had up on this board before, and that is her weather chart. Later on, when we're having more seasonal changes, we'll be able to get into cloud study and do more things with this. But for now, she really enjoys just looking out the window in the morning and seeing what the weather is and running over and changing it. She is also working on memorizing her months of the year and days of the week. She's pretty much got them down, but I figure having the reminder up wouldn't hurt, and for right now, I don't have anything else to put up there, so we're filling that with that. The other thing I have for Caleb is a nature study. Now this is something I'm doing for both Caleb and Jackson and Evie as well. Hers is pretty much wherever her creative mind takes her for that day, but Caleb and Jackson are going to be doing more of a unit study type thing. Caleb is really into trees and foliage right now, which is kind of ironic since it's winter and everything's dead. But we have several resource books that we'll utilize for that. And Jackson loves horses and is very interested in veterinary medicine. So we are doing studies right now for him on horses, parts of the horse, anatomy, how everything works together. So I have that sheet up there for him. And of course, Evie had to show her sand art picture that she made when she was in the hospital last summer. So now that the board is all put together, I figured I would turn my attention over to our shelves. Now that top shelf there, I'm not going to be doing anything with because you see those silver trays up there. Those house are art projects that are drying or are in progress. So the thing I'm messing with now is our feather collection. These are feathers that we have collected from our land and from just our neighborhood that we live in now. We also have that block calendar that I actually found at Goodwill for super cheap. I believe Hobby Lobby sells them if you're looking for one new. So a couple months ago I decided to set up this shelf for what we're doing for the week. So everything that's up here that you see now that I'm setting up is stuff that we are either continuously working on, like the musical multiplication there, which is wonderful. And right now we are going through the Narnia series, and I've got our family Bible study that goes along with that series and the book that we're on up there now. Now everything is all set up and organized and ready for our week of homeschool. This morning board here will probably stay like this for a few weeks before I mess with it. We're going to make sure we've got a good solid grasp on these phonics cards before I rotate them out and thoroughly finish our unit study before we move on with anything else. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and seeing how I set up our morning homeschool board. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, I want to invite you to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can stay up to date on all the videos we put out, and we'll see you guys in the next one.